Listen, I got one real quick for you, right? Here's the thing. If you making progress in your life, you know what I'm saying, and you feel as though you're ascending and you're proceeding, and you feel like you're going in the right direction, the whole thing is this. Keep that shit to the vest. Keep that to yourself because ultimately, what you end up doing is when you express it to the external realm, the people in the external realm, you know, not purposely, of course, this ain't what you're doing, and because you're not doing this purposely, and that this could happen, that just shows that we need to be fully aware of the things that we are doing and the spells that we are casting. Rather, we're casting it out towards somebody else, or we're casting it on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But if you do feel like you are ascending and making progress or whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? Don't share that shit with everybody because everybody is not on your team. Everybody is not for you. Everybody don't support you. Even some people might be in your corner and they playing like they support you, but really they only there because you're useful to them at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as that there's no use for you no more, the motherfuckers they'll get lost, they'll get missing, they don't want to fuck with you no more, or you know what I'm saying, like everything that seemed to have been will seem to have never had exist. You know what I'm saying? So basically, when you start feeling right and proceeding, and then you tell somebody like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I just got a raise at my job, you know what I'm saying, I just got a better position, or I'm about to get this motherfucking degree, I'm about to graduate, or I just now bought a new car, and you know what I'm saying, you just got some new clothes, or you just got some new jewelry, or you know what I'm saying, things that people worship, or goals that people want to achieve that they may not have yet, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Ascension. So what happens is when you do that, when you express those things, or it may not even be an accomplishment or an achievement. You know what I'm saying? It could be simply, yo, I feel mad good. You know what I'm saying? I feel really good, and I've been feeling good for all day today. Since I woke up, I just been feeling really light and just really special and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And when you project those things and you tell certain people those things, you may not know it, especially if you're not paying attention. But what you can potentially do, the spell that you can cast, is competition. You know what I'm saying? You initiate competition right then and there. Even though it's not your intention to do that, you know what I'm saying? It's just something that happens because of the type of person um, that you're talking to. You know what I'm saying? That person may be down and scorned, and who knows what the fuck they're going through in their life where they just can't be happy, or because some people could be in a fucked up situation and they could be miserable and all type of shit, and some people could be in a fucked up situation and they could be in that situation for a long time and not be miserable because they constantly trying to fight their way out of it. You know what I'm saying? Some people just sit in that shit and they hate everybody else's progress and what the fuck they doing. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful when you telling motherfuckers about your achievements and your progress and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, that casts a spell to initiate competition. And when there's competition, a motherfucker feels like they in competition with you, or you know what I'm saying, they hating on you and shit like that. Ultimately, what they're doing, rather they know it or not, or you know it or not, those motherfuckers is sending bad energy your way. They sending bad vibes your way. Um, they are hopeful for your demise and your descension, your your downfall. You know what I'm saying? They may not acknowledge it or speak it out loud, but everybody, what we need to all realize is that thoughts are physical. You know what I'm saying? Thoughts are very relevant. Rather, they're thoughts that just stay in your head or thoughts that you express. So what happens is when they're in your head, they're only a lighter form of physicalness. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you think it, that thought is still expressed outside of your brain, rather you speak it out or not. It's just in a lighter form. So when you do speak it, you know what I'm saying? You're speaking it into existence now. And your words, your voice, your tone, that all gives it that physical matter. You know what I'm saying? It makes it more dense and more heavy to to grasp on to other energies in order to build and manifest itself into, you know, if somebody hating on you or whatever, and they speak on, oh, that motherfucker, oh, they think they the shit or whatever because they done did this, that, and the third, and, you know, they trying to stun on me or stun on this person or that person, and you know what I'm saying, just got negative shit to say about you. Ultimately, what that does is that builds a fucking, it builds like a avalanche against you, an avalanche of bad energy towards you. You know what I'm saying? So what ultimately happens is that energy, you know what I'm saying? Imagine that energy being right here in my motherfucking hand. You know what I'm saying? And you can't see it in my hand right now, but ultimately what happens is as it travels through the universe, you know what I'm saying? It still has its roots. You know what I'm saying? They know where it came, that energy know where it's birthed from. You know what I'm saying? That hater. You know what I'm saying? So as it's traveling, it's becoming an avalanche. It's becoming bigger and bigger, like a fucking big ass snowball about to tear some shit up on a mountain or come down from a motherfucking mountain and roll over a whole fucking town and fuck everything up. You know what I'm saying? So that negative energy is directed towards the person who has been making those achievements and striving and, you know what I'm saying, going for their greater goodness and their progress and shit. So ultimately what happens is, you know what I'm saying, and see, the person who made this achievement, you got to also be aware too that when the motherfuckers hating or, you know, bad things is coming your way, you going to get that, you going to feel the energy before it reaches you. You know what I'm saying? You may not have heard this person say anything about you, period. You might not have heard nobody ever say nothing about you. But at the end of the day, we still feel when bad things is coming our way. You know what I'm saying? So when that avalanche is coming around the motherfucking merry-go-round, coming around the motherfucking mountain when she come, you know what I'm saying? What happens is your spirit, who's the person who's the achiever, your spirit picks up on that energy coming towards you. You feel me? And because your spirit is ahead of you. Let's not get it fucking confused. If you don't watch my videos, get familiar with them. But your spirit is ahead of you, and it sends you back the signals to let you know what the fuck is going on, what you may be facing, and what may be coming towards you. But the thing is, there isn't no words like I'm using now. See, right now I'm in a physical. So, you know, this physical realm of reality is very limited. You know what I'm saying? It's very limited. Everything is very limited because intelligence is infinite. And it can't all be captured in this picture in this realm of reality. You know what I'm saying? So the universe does its best to construct the things in the astral realm in order to fit in this physical realm of reality. You know what I'm saying? So that ball in my hand, that hate, you know what I'm saying, and that negative energy, you know, it's going to build up in the spiritual realm, right? And what happens is by the time it reaches the physical realm, it may come as it's a big ball now. So it may come as an explosion or a big ass crash or you know what I'm saying, something big, like a big event. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a big event, but the effect may be big. You know what I'm saying? So it could be something as simple as motherfucking, not even as simple, but it could be something like, you know, you on your way to your graduation. You know what I'm saying? You done told the motherfucker you about to get your law degree. You about to do this, that, and the third when you get your degree. How you got these jobs lined up and shit, and how they gonna amount to all this extra greatness and shit like that, right? So ultimately, what happens is that motherfucker, as soon as they heard that, they start hating. So as their hate and that energy is manifesting into the physical realm, you know what I'm saying? You might be driving on your way to your motherfucking graduation, and then motherfucking your car break down. You know what I'm saying? Your car break down, and it breaks down in a place where you don't got no service on your phone. And you can't get that bitch started because you ain't no mechanic or none of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So you stuck. You stuck, and you might be in an area where it ain't a whole bunch of traffic for you to call motherfuckers, and a little bit of traffic that do go by, they ain't got no service either. And some of the motherfuckers going by, they see you, and they don't give a fuck. They mind their business, they keeping on moving. You got to wait for about 40 cars to go by before that one car stop. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fucking hate. You get what I'm saying? Like, keep your progress and your success and your ascension, keep your shit to the motherfucking vest. You know what I'm saying? The only ones that you need to be discussing your progress with and your goals and your aims and shit with is the motherfuckers that's trying to really support you. And it's hard. Don't think of people that you got in your life now like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I know this person is really for me, or I know that person is really for me. No. you know the motherfuckers for you based on their actions. You know what I'm saying? And they would have already showed you these things. It ain't like you got to go out there right now and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? This person might be for me. You know what I'm saying? And start looking at niggas' actions now. No, you would already have known this shit. You know what I'm saying? But you also got to be aware people's actions that may be good and supportive of you. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're for you, because they could be for themselves and trying to get you to react for them in a way that benefits them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm gonna be good to this person so they could be good to me so I can do this. And it's like, no, you got to be aware of that type of shit, because a motherfucker who's on your team and they got faith in you and they truly support you sincerely and shit, it's not even about the results coming back on them. You know what I'm saying? Damn, man, you about to graduate? Oh, shit, man, you got an outfit or whatever, you know, to wear to your graduation. What you going to do afterwards? Let's figure out some plans so we can, you know, get this celebration going for you afterwards. You know, what you want to do? You know, what type of gifts do you want? What would you need for your quest in order to, you know what I'm saying? When you go for them new jobs and shit, do you got all the contacts you need? You got your resume filled out? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Shit that, you know what I'm saying, really supportive of you. You know what I'm saying? Sincerely. They not like, oh, word, that's what's up. That's cool. I'm glad you motherfucking graduate. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Because my cousin just now graduated too. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about graduating too. All that type of shit. You got to be aware of that shit, man. So, listen, I'm not even going to make this video too long. I just wanted to put y'all up on game. One.